before we go any further, I want you to pause for a moment and be completely honest with yourself. Not with me, not with anyone else, just you. Are you actually building wealth or just upgrading your life every time you earn more? Because those two things look very similar, but they lead to completely different futures. And most people don't realize which path they're on until it's too late. Have you ever looked at your bank account and felt confused? Like you're doing everything right. You're working. You're trying. You're even earning more than before. But somehow, it still doesn't feel like you're getting ahead. That quiet frustration that nobody really talks about. Because on the outside, everything looks fine. But inside, you know something isn't adding up. And the hardest part? You start wondering if the problem is you. But it's not. Most people don't stay broke because they don't earn enough. They stay stuck because they keep what doesn't matter and lose what does. Because the truth is, getting rich isn't about how much money passes through your hands. It's about what stays when everything else is gone. And once you see this, you can't unsee it. Most people think getting rich is about making more money, more income, more hustle, more opportunities. But here's something strange. Some of the wealthiest people you'll ever meet don't look rich at all. No flashy cars, no expensive lifestyle, no constant upgrades. And yet they keep getting richer. Meanwhile, others who earn more stay stuck. So what's the difference? Wealth is not built by what you earn. It's built by what you quietly keep. And once you understand these minimalist money rules, you'll start seeing money in a completely different way. There's a story most people believe about money. It sounds like this. Make more, upgrade your life, enjoy your success, repeat. And on the surface, it makes sense. Because more money should mean more freedom, right? But here's where it gets interesting. Every time your income increases, your lifestyle quietly follows. Better phone, better apartment, better experiences. And suddenly, you're earning more than ever, but saving the same, or worse. Nothing at all. Income grows loudly. Expenses grow silently. And that's the trap. Not because you're careless, but because the system encourages it. Minimalism isn't about being cheap. It's not about depriving yourself. It's about one simple shift, intentional living, choosing what actually matters, and ignoring everything else. Because the truth is, most of what people spend money on doesn't improve their life long term. It just feels good temporarily. If it doesn't add lasting value, it's quietly taking your future away. Minimalist money rules don't scream. They don't look exciting, but they create something powerful. Control. Most people upgrade their lifestyle every time they earn more. Minimalists do the opposite. They upgrade their investments, not their life. So instead of more income, more spending, they follow more income, more ownership, assets, investments, cash flow systems. The moment your income rises, your future is being decided. Either you expand your lifestyle or you expand your freedom. Money doesn't disappear all at once. It leaks. Subscriptions, impulse buys, convenience spending. Individually, they seem small, but together, they quietly destroy progress. Minimalists don't focus on big cuts. They focus on removing frictionless spending, because the most dangerous expenses are the ones you don't notice. Once you become aware of them, you don't need discipline. You just need clarity. Most people spend money to impress others. Minimalists spend money to protect their time, because time is the only asset you can't earn back. So instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" they ask, "Does this give me more control over my life?" And that changes everything. Rich people don't just own money, they own their time. Here's something most people overlook. Wealth is not built through big decisions. It's built through small, repeated behaviors. Saving consistently, investing regularly, avoiding unnecessary upgrades. Nothing dramatic, nothing viral, just repeatable. You don't need perfect decisions. You need consistent ones. And that's why minimalism works, because it removes complexity. It makes good decisions easier to repeat. Minimalist wealth isn't just financial, it's mental, because when you need less, you fear less, you stress less, you depend less, and that creates a different kind of power. The power to say no, the power to wait, the power to choose. The less you need, the more control you have, and control is what most people are actually chasing. So if this works, why doesn't everyone do it? Simple, because it's not exciting. It doesn't promise fast results. It doesn't look impressive on social media. And in a world driven by attention, quiet strategies get ignored. The loudest financial advice is rarely the most effective. Minimalism is quiet, but it compounds. At first, it feels small, saving a bit more, spending a bit less. But over time, something shifts. You stop depending on your next paycheck. You stop worrying about small expenses. You start noticing opportunities. And one day, you realize something strange. You're not chasing money anymore. Money is starting to follow structure. Freedom doesn't arrive suddenly. It builds quietly. So the next time you think about money, don't just ask, how can I earn more? Ask, how can I need less and keep more? Because in the end, wealth is not about living big. It's about needing little and owning more. If this shifted your perspective even a little, hit like, subscribe, and tell me where you're watching from. And in the next video, I'll show you exactly how people structure their money, so it starts working for them automatically.